You have been taught wrong. You've been taught that awareness of your problems is enough. It took me 3 years to quit my drug addiction because every single time that somebody told me, you know what, at least you recognize that you got a problem. That's good, right? I felt this sigh of alleviation. I felt comfortable again. And that is exactly why I was stuck for so long. And that is exactly why so many people are losers. They are going down the path of averageness, mediocrity, and right down the middle. Because you know what? If you are down in the dumps right now, this is the worst phase of your life. Life is just kicking you in the ass over and over and over. That pain, that hurt, that negativity is going to get so bad and so overwhelming that you're going to reach a breaking point where you just say, you know what? Enough is enough. And you will use that shit as motivation and like rocket fuel to skyrocket you back up at the top. That is exactly why most people are self-aware without ever self-correcting themselves and are self-obsessed. They are obsessed with knowing, you know what, yeah, I got an issue, man. It's not great, but at least I'm aware of it. What's crazy is I remember this stuff being ingrained into my head ever since I was a child. Ever since I was in school, I was always told that there is 5 stages of problem solving. First, you ignore that there's a problem, then you deny, then you blame, and finally you start to accept and fix it. Completely bullshit, because these first 3 steps are preliminary. Only once you get to step number 4 and you accept that there's a problem and you have to fix something, step number 5, that is where the journey really starts. And that is exactly why most people are stuck at step number 4. They feel like, oh my God, I accomplished a lot. First, I was in complete denial and I was ignoring that I had a problem and I was blaming everybody else but myself. And you know what? I finally accepted it. And that's where they get comfortable. That's where they get stuck because we have been conditioned from an early age that this is enough. You know how difficult it is to fix something that has maybe been ingrained in you since childhood, whether it's addictions or dependencies on something? It is so incredibly difficult. You have to deal with so many different layers and uncover it day by day, week by week, month by month, year after year. Slowly chip away at that to just summarize it as step number 5, fixing it. Complete bullshit. And most people love misery. They love accepting that they have a problem and just being stuck there. Why do you think so many people are, in a way, like whenever I have been depressed, I realize that I like to cling on to sadness, hurt, and that feeling of depression and muckiness. It's not fun to be in it, but it's like negativity is like a drug. That's why so many people are toxic and so many people always seek out arguments. That's why the news always promotes bad stuff that's happening within the world, all right? Negativity. Because we as humans love that shit. Misery is negativity and it's like a drug. And being aware that you have an issue doesn't automatically just fix it. And that's exactly why people are hooked on it. And they're just not self-correcting. They're not taking step number 5 of fixing it, and they're just obsessing over themselves. Oh, you know, man, I really got a problem with doom scrolling. And then they do nothing about it. That is the modern age that we live in. So you have to ask yourself, do you want to be endlessly aware or rise above your flaws? Do you want to be stuck in this repetitive cycle, being average, being just like everybody else? Or do you want to rise above because you know that there's something calling in the back of your head, a voice that's whispering, saying that you are more than this. You're more than just being aware of your flaws 24/7 and never doing anything about it. It's like being stuck in chains. Okay, let's do a quick exercise, all right? Ask yourself, how many people do you know within your social circle, coworkers, family, friends, whoever, that is always going on about some issue that they have, like, oh man, you know, I really got to stop drinking on the weekends. I just do it too much. Or, man, I should really cut out DoorDash. You know, it's just eating away at my credit card bill every single month and I'm getting fatter and fatter and fatter. Or, oh, dude, my screen time is crazy, man. I just spend so much time on my phone. I got to cut it out and find a better hobby. Answer is probably a lot. And then ask yourself, how many of those things do you repeat? Chances are you probably do it quite a fair amount as well. And that's probably why you stuck around to this point in the video, because something about this message has resonated with you. And you know what? That's fine. That's called being average, just like everybody else. But ask yourself, do you want to actually be average? You're telling me that you have one life, one opportunity to make this the best adventure that you ever could. Live out every single experience that you wish you could, and you are going to be just average. Waste away a few years because you're in your 20s, so you got time. Or live in a body that you're not proud of or even disgusted by just because you don't have enough time. You got work, responsibilities, kids, all that sort of stuff. And it's just quicker and easier to DoorDash food and eat unhealthy because convenience is key. But with that time that you saved DoorDashing the food, you're just gonna zone out on the TV. Really? Really? Are you serious right now? Come on, wake up call, Jesus. But hey, it's okay to be like everybody else. It's okay to always be self-aware that you have some problems. I mean, hey, we all have flaws, right? It's okay to be mediocre, and you know what? It's the norm. Everybody's doing it. Unless not. Unless there's something in you that's finally snapped and you are just sick and tired of being stuck in this endless loop. I don't know about you guys, but whenever I'm stuck in the endless loop of negativity, depression, being aware of my problems and never doing anything about it, I feel gross. I feel gunky and toxic. Like I am not who I am meant to be. I am missing out on my potential. That is what I want you to understand. Are you missing out on your potential? Or is this truly the best version of you? I fucking doubt that this is the best version of you. I truly hardly doubt it. Because when the best version of you realizes that they have a problem, they actually have the balls to go ahead and do something about it. They don't just stick in the middle, being just comfortable enough where it doesn't sting too much, and you know what? I'm just gonna stay in my lane, go with the flow. So realize that self-awareness without self-correction is just self-obsession. Avoid the middle at all costs and be better than just everybody else. Be better than just the norm. Avoid mediocrity.